Greetings, dear citizens. Predicaments, they occur all the time. What are you laughing about?
Nothing. Nothing.
Getting ready to stir my cappuccino with this.
In the chaotic, ever-changing landscape of rock and roll where egos clash and stars burn out fast, there are a rare few who become the constant. The steady heartbeat, the voice that feels like home. For over 4 decades in the city of brotherly love, that voice belonged to Pierre Robert. The news that shook the music world today? The legendary 93.3 WMMR radio personality, Pierre Robert, has died. This isn't just the loss of a DJ. This is the end of an era, a chapter closed in the story of rock radio itself. He was more than a voice on the airwaves. He was a friend to his listeners, a champion for artists, and a true believer in the power of music. To understand the magnitude of this loss, you have to understand who Pierre Robert was. In an industry known for its shock jocks and cynical banter, Pierre was the antithesis. He was warmth. He was genuine passion. He joined WMMR in 1981, and in that moment, Philadelphia radio found its soul. While other DJs were trying to be the loudest in the room, Pierre was the one you invited into your car, your home, your life. His signature sign-on, "Hello, my friend," wasn't just a catchphrase. It was a promise of great music and genuine connection. Interesting fact, and his influence stretched far beyond the Philadelphia city limits. Pierre Robert became a backstage pass for his listeners. He was there, on the front lines of rock history. He introduced bands like Bon Jovi and Guns N' Roses to the Philly audience before they were global superstars. He had a relationship with legends like The Who and Robert Plant, not because he was a celebrity, but because they respected him as a true music scholar. In the cutthroat world of corporate radio, where playlists are often dictated by algorithms, Pierre Robert was a rebel with a cause. His cause was the music. He fought to keep the spirit of free-form rock radio alive, playing deep cuts alongside the hits, telling the stories behind the songs. He was a walking, talking rock and roll encyclopedia. But Pierre's world wasn't confined to the booth. His legendary status made him a unique figure in the broader celebrity ecosystem. In Hollywood, where authenticity is the rarest currency, Pierre Robert was the real deal. Think about the soundtracks to iconic films and TV shows set in Philadelphia, from the gritty realism of the Rocky franchise to the emotional depth of a movie like Silver Linings Playbook. The music that defines that city's cinematic soul, that was the world Pierre Robert curated every single day. Filmmakers and music supervisors listened to him to understand the pulse of the city. And the celebrities? They weren't just subjects of his interviews, they were his fans. Imagine Bruce Springsteen, the boss, not just granting an interview, but genuinely enjoying a conversation about life and music. Or think of a notoriously private artist like Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam, who would open up to Pierre in a way he wouldn't with others. This wasn't about access. It was about mutual respect. In the glamorous, often superficial Hollywood lifestyle, where stars are constantly managing their brand, a conversation with Pierre Robert was a respite. It was a return to the core of why they became artists in the first place, the music. He was a touchstone for authenticity in an industry drowning in artifice. So what happens now? In the age of Spotify playlists and AI-generated radio, the passing of Pierre Robert feels like the closing of a sacred text. He was one of the last of his kind. His legacy isn't just in the thousands of hours of broadcasts or the countless artists he broke. It's in the community he built. He was the soundtrack to first loves and heartbreaks, to road trips and late-night study sessions. He was the voice that welcomed you home. His dedication was almost superhuman. For decades, he maintained a near-perfect attendance record. His voice, a dependable presence through blizzards, holidays, and personal milestones. That kind of commitment is unheard of, not just in radio, but in any profession. It's a level of dedication that would make even the most disciplined Hollywood A-lister take notice. He showed us that in a world obsessed with fame and fortune, you could build an iconic legacy simply by being kind, being passionate, and by truly deeply caring about your craft and your community. The airwaves of Philadelphia will never sound the same. A light has gone out, but the music he loved, the stories he told, and the millions of lives he touched, that echo will last forever. So, to the man who greeted us all as a friend, we say thank you. Thank you for the music. Thank you for the memories. Rest in peace, Pierre. You were one of a kind. Thank you for watching and remembering a legend with us today. If you have a favorite Pierre Robert memory, we'd love for you to share it in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update from the world of entertainment. Take care of each other out there.